Up, YouTube? Chief I Smoke back to you with another one. I want to talk about the game today. The Denver Broncos beating the Kansas City Chiefs 38 nothing. The worst loss in the Andy Reid head coaching history of the Kansas City Chiefs. Bo Nix had it all today. He could do no wrong. At one point in this game, he was 18 of 18 for 215 yards and 3 touchdowns. It was to the point where even when he ran the football, the game had slowed down for him so much that he was able to pitch the ball back, and I still think that was a backwards pass and a bad call by the referees to bring that ball back to the 40-yard line. But that's just an example of how Bo Nix had it working today. Another example on a offensive pass interference call. He makes a pass, he throws across his body to Cortland Sutton for a first down. They ended up calling that one back as well. But even on shit where it wasn't going right, he could do no wrong. Bo Nix today, he reminded me of Brock Purdy and Drew Brees. If you were to combine them together, the mobility, the accuracy, and he's able to get rid of the ball quick. Even when he had time, he was making the right decisions. And he doesn't have a true, I know Sutton's pretty good, but he doesn't have a true, number one player out there. He's doing it with, guys like McLaughlin, who I never heard of until today. Estime had a good game against the Chiefs the last time they played, but he's Marvin Mims Jr., another guy had a really good game. Who had 2 touchdown catches today. Yeah, he's doing it with guys that just not household type of names, and that's the impressive part about Bo Nix's performance. And I don't give a shit about the Chiefs not having any starters in, because they had some guys that'll be playing in the playoffs. Nix, what he did to the Chiefs, he carved them up like a fucking pumpkin all game long. And look, they're showing him on the TV right now, and I got to deal with this guy the next 10 to 15 years. And I'm just starting to now realize it. And then I had moments like that with Phillip Rivers, when he came in for Drew Brees one game, and he almost led the Chargers back to a win. And I thought, I'm going to have to deal with this guy for a long time. Herbert was another one. When he came in, I'm going to have to deal with him. And now Nix. I'm going to have to deal with Nix for the next 10 to 15 years. And his accuracy is phenomenal. He can go through his reads, his progressions. And Sean Payton, earlier in the year, you can tell there was some miscommunication between him and Payton. But they've since found it, because now they're really a force together. They're beginning to be one of these Shanahan, Purdy, classic offensive combinations, Reed, Mahomes, type of, powerhouses, and Peyton's an offensive genius, quarterback whisperer, and he's been known to take guys like Nix, who's rookies, and turn them into very good players. So I didn't want to believe it coming in. I was one of these guys that did not believe in Bo Nix. I did not believe in him. I thought there was a reason why he had played so many years in college and all that, but there's a reason why I'm not getting paid to, make general manager decisions in the NFL or coaching decisions too, as I wouldn't have took Nix. But with the right coaching and Sean Payton and what he's done with Bo Nix, it's just a phenomenal job, and I want to tip my cap to them. 17 straight games in a row we beat the Denver Broncos. Kids were going through college, they were going through med school. Doctors were getting formed. Never seeing the Broncos beat the Chiefs, but the past 2 years we've split with them. We're 2-2 in the last 2 years. They've won both games at home, and we've won both games at home. It's a different type of feel when you play them now, and that's a credit to Sean Payton. They could do anything they wanted to do with the football today. Their first three drive, I mean, they had one drive. It was 18 plays, 89 yards, and it was just 5 yards, little 5 yards, little. The Chiefs would get it to like a 4th and 1, and Nix would do a quarterback sneak. I mean, he's got that too. It's fun to watch. It really is. And the Chiefs had their time kicking the Broncos' ass. And if I'm a Broncos fan, I don't talk shit until the Broncos beat the Chiefs 17 straight times in a row. But you are allowed to talk shit today. And you're allowed to say that the Broncos have the biggest win in the Andy Reid era. The last time the Chiefs got their ass kicked this bad, it was the Lions, I want to say 48 to 3. Back in 2011, the Damon Ward, Brody Croyle years, the Romeo Crennel years, the Javon Belcher situation, which is horrible to bring up, but we can't forget that the Chiefs did have a horrible situation there for a couple years. After the Trent Green era, after the Matt Castle era, they had 2 or 3 years in there where they were the worst team in football. And they got their ass kicked today, 38-0. There isn't really much more to say. I wanted to just kiss Sean Payton's ass, and I wanted to kiss Bo Nix's ass, and Mims and McLaughlin and all those guys that aren't household names. Sutton too as well. Great game by him as well. Their defense, phenomenal. Defensive line, the cornerbacks all day. I can't think of their names, but they didn't allow the Chiefs to get anything, and the Broncos are a force to be reckoned with for years to come, but Broncos fans, you have no chance to go into Orchard Park and beat the Bills. I wish you the best of luck, but I also know it's not going to happen at all. You will be one and done in the playoffs. Congratulations for getting into the playoffs, but you are one and done. And I look forward to playing you guys in the future, and sit back and watch. 3-peat incoming. Thank you guys for watching.